Hey guys, tapping in to the collective. Welcome to the reading. You guys ask away, I'm here for it. First person to ask is getting it. Gonna get it. Hi Derek. Hey guys, welcome. Tapping in. Hope everyone is well. Say hello. I'm gonna either just chill until everybody gets here, unless anybody has questions, or I can tap into a collective reading. Hi Regina. Hello, welcome. I'm tapping into the collective free energy. This is my business card, so I'm tapping in. If anybody needs guidance from the divine, I'm here for it. Hey Michelle, welcome. Hi. Tapping into the collective. You guys, in general, saying hi to everybody, letting everyone join, here to connect with my collective. Hello, welcome. Okay, Anne, I'll tap in. Welcome. Hey guys, welcome. So essentially, I'm tapping into the collective. Thank you for joining. This is my business card. This is how I get down. This is how I do it. So ask away. This is your time. I'm here for it. Free energy. And the first person that asked a question was Anne. So I'm going to tap into Anne and then move on to whoever comes next. But the way I work is a little erratic. I do have a notebook this time. So at least I'll be able to keep track. I don't have anybody that helps with monitoring, so be patient, but in general, ask away. I'm here for it, guys. I'm here for you. And again, like I said, this is my business card. This is how I get down. This is how I do it. And I'm here to show you guys and connect with you guys, get to know my collective. All right, Anne, if you are still here and here for it, re-ask your question at the bottom of the feed. Michelle. I'll tap into you next, okay? Deal? I'm gonna write your name down. You got a notebook this time, Michelle. Wait. All right, let's do this. All right, Anne, you still here? Hey, Bree, I see you. I can't prioritize you yet, Bree, because I can only do 2 at a time, but if you're still here at the end of Michelle's reading, I'm totally going to tap into you. Just remind me at the bottom of the feed that I have acknowledged you and I see you. All right, Anne, are you still here? Please confirm. Okay, Anne, I'm going to move on to Michelle next if you don't. Spilling all over myself. Okay, guys, I'm moving. Let's do this. All right, Michelle, let's do this. Ask away. Re-ask your question so I don't have to go through. I'm tapping in. Hey, welcome. Wholesome Harvest. What up, I love mushrooms. So I'm a chef. I'm literally like the chefiest chef can be. Okay, will Wade and I be in a committed relationship this summer? The blindfold is coming off, Michelle. Like the veil is lifting. So there's always been something between you and Wade, like thick, like to the point where recently the only thing you've had is 5D type of energy, right? This is your song. I'm gonna tell you what it is. If you'd like to take a screenshot, here's the song. This is your song in your energy in reference to the question you ask. Okay, Michelle? All right, getting in it. But the veil is becoming thinner and thinner every literal minute, to the point where whatever kept you apart is drawing in closer and closer to the point where the only thing that matters at this point is nothing is to be done, especially by you. You are not meant to do anything. Just sit and accept. You are meant to be in that Empress energy where you literally are open to receive with grace, and you are the true embodiment of who you are, and represent that pure energy that you hold, friend. Your energy is so, it's diverse in a way that it holds the most available strength in one's vessel, in your position, who you are, and counteractively, you are completely, you're a part of something. You're bigger, you're more, you're so white, you're so bright, you're so sure, you're so stable, is what I'm trying to say, Michelle. That's the most beautiful, deepest part of you that God, ma'am, not a lot of people have. Your stability, strength and stability is what you personify. That's what you hold. And with that, that's the gift that this human, this connection, dwells on and moves them. So be the embodiment of all the parts that you probably don't even acknowledge. But Michelle, what I'm telling you is the veil is lifting and the space is coming. This card came out in reverse. And there's something about the new moon. There's something about a cycle that needs to be fulfilled. And it in its time will do its thing, and it has to do its thing, and it can't be pushed by time. It can't be clarified by time. That doesn't apply here. So all I have to say in this moment to clarify timing and whether or not this belongs and what's happening is the fact that timing has everything to do with whether or not you are meant to put into this. And that I'm just going to break into this message just like a little segue. It's important for you to sort of find peace right now. Literally, in this full moon energy. You're full. Okay, so the segue is that you're meant to find this peace. You're meant to find this moment of still energy, this sure confidence in yourself that literally it almost like it's a catalyst. It's all I saw in this moment was you sitting on this couch and finding this moment of peace and solace, and from that breaking whatever that last thing that has kept you from believing in yourself. That literal thing, all it took was for you to find settlement, for you to calm, and from that moment the pressure was broke, and from this you are sure, you are full. So I don't know if you refer yourself in your energy, I'm about to cry, I don't know why, but a couple readings ago, how I spoke to one finding their divinity within. You have found perfect balance. Hey Audra, I'm good, thank you. But you have found perfect divinity inside, and it was this moment that it wasn't big, it was stupid. It was almost like you went to bed one night and woke up and everything was fixed, and you didn't doubt anything anymore. You came out of the low vibrational energy, fear-mongering, dark, insecurities. But in this moment, it broke the barrier. It relieves the veil. It takes the blindfold off. You are available. What you hold and what's special about you is here for it. Whether or not this person is here for it is the question. I'm going to tap into that for a quick answer to confirm, but I believe this to be true. But the other card to come out, and I don't know if I accidentally flashed it because I wanted to keep it a secret, and I feel like that energetically has a lot to do with you. There's something secret. Something's going to surprise you, Michelle, and that's find space. You're meant to be surprised. You're meant to be taken and completely enthralled. It's your gift. It's your karma. But your other card was the 10 of Cups. So Michelle, every single aspect of what potentially could happen is potentially everything. And everything is possible between you and this person. But the whole part about it is the fact that you are in position and open, available, and a part of it. No denying, no self-sabotaging, no seeing it in a way that twists you or controls you, or all of the old narratives implying that you aren't here for it. Don't believe anything other than your world. Your world that's happening, that's literally weaving together, like getting tighter and tighter, is all that matters. Forget about the rest. Do not lose focus on what's happening, because this is monumental. And you're meant to feel good. You're meant to feel this. Okay, so I'm gonna officially answer this question. Is it gonna happen this summer? I don't like this one. So are you, to clarify quickly, Michelle, are you the home or are they the home? And who is bound by temptation? Because I have to round up this answer because it's bound by something. Yeah, somebody's moving. Literally, the move is happening. Literally, like whoever is going home. Okay, so the question was, who is home between the two of you? Literally, like domain, like the house. Who has the stability to go to? And also the other part of the question was, who is attached to toxicity? Wade is my home. You're literally about to be moved, friend. Like, I don't know if you've been seeing keys, but keys are significant in your energy. You are currently in the crossroads. It's up to you. It's literally karma, the universe, everybody is waiting for you to make this decision. You are literally meant to look left and acknowledge where you could go, and right, acknowledge where you're meant to go, and go within and choose. And from that moment, go. And drop, like literally, friend, with the 6 of Swords, you're not meant to bring anything with you that weighs you down. You're meant to travel light. You're not meant to be consumed by anything. You and your energy is meant to be free to apply yourself to this opportunity that consists of everything that means fulfillment to you. It's happening, friend. Literally, it's here. It's up to you to choose, and from that, with the 6 of Swords, it's imperative that you follow your intuition and trust in the universe, in your guides and your angels, because this is the only thing that you require is faith, because this is scary shit. You're about to go towards something that you have no answers from. A whole different land, a whole different world. But yes, you are meant to move on. You are meant to move towards this and be as free as possible to do so. That's my answer, friend. I hope that helps. Did I answer your question? That was deep. That was longer than I expected. But you've been a long follower of mine, and I appreciate you. You're welcome. Thank you. I love you too. All right, ask away, guys. Let's do this. Whoever asks the next question, I'm tapping in. Goodness, totally. Wait, my energy's intense. That's why I'm called Bree. In it, I'm here, tapping in, Bree. I'm called the Truth Seeker. Yeah, Audra, hell yeah, you are. Yeah, literally, it's gonna be slow, Audra, but it's here. Literally, the investment's already been made. Movement's already made. It's being put into you. Okay, Bree, tapping into you. I'm gonna cleanse the space real quick. Am I gonna find true love this summer? No, Bree. Will Jeff and I romantically reconcile? Almost answered the wrong part. All right. All right, Bree, are you still here? Can you just confirm? same energy between you and Audra. I'm literally, Audra, if you'd like to listen to this reading, it's, you guys are collectively connected, literally, to the point where I couldn't energetically separate you. So this is your answer to whether or not you're going to find true love this summer. The Ace of Swords, there's a massive breakthrough that you can look forward to within this month. By the time July ends, there's something that's going to bring you clarity, that's going to sort of point you in the right direction as to the source of possible true love. It's here. It exists. And you are meant to be shifted and steered in the right direction at some point this month, to the point where all of a sudden it happens. And it's bound by a lot of what did we call it? Serendipitous moments. Like literally, you usually go to a certain coffee shop every single, but for some reason you went to a different one this morning, and from that you turn around and ran into your guy. Like, that's it. Like, serendipitous stuff, and it's bound by this month. It should happen within a phase, and when I refer to a phase, it's between 28 to 31 days, and in general, that's what's conspiring in your energy right now. Like what you just said, Audra, was, well, I am going to meet my partner this summer, guaranteed. That's truth. That's the reality. But how it happens, you're meant to be free. You're meant to be free on the path that you exist on, because it is your highest timeline, friends. The both of you literally are walking on your highest timeline, which currently makes you in alignment for everything that you are ready for and open for. And from that, you are paired. And ultimately, it's going to be, progression is going to progress this month. It's not going to be fast. This isn't going to be love bombing. This isn't going to be fast. It's not going to be like super, like immediately like validating. This is the good stuff. Like we were talking, you guys, literally, this is true love stuff. This is forever after. This is worthy partnership. So don't get distracted, because you're meant to be free is the point. So my advice currently is make sure, because you are literally, you've acknowledged that you are in path and in alignment for a very serious partnership that is coasting towards you. It's happening. And from that freedom that you hold for this phase, it will make you available for this serendipitous energy. And from this, I'd be okay with that too, literally. Hell yeah. This is like the end of a very long wait. Like literally, like I feel like you guys have been patiently waiting, because karmically you deserve this stuff. And that's the part that it's hard to convince a lot of earth angels like you and me and my collective that you're just meant to be gifted because you deserve it. That's the deal, is yes, you are meant to be gifted with what you deserve, but what you deserve takes time. It's deeper, it's bigger, it's more, it's what you deserve. And that's what's happening right now. So be a part of freedom, live your life, have fun. Literally, picture a fairy. In her happiness, she glows. Every time she's happy, she glows. You are meant to glow as bright as you can in this moment. Follow your happiness. It will guide you. Your happiness and your light is the compass that will guide you to the one that matters. Be a part of it. It's really, I mean, it's beautiful. Okay, does that mean that Jeff and I will reconcile? Zombie? You're welcome. Jack. Has a lot of questions. All right, so if you need clarity on the answer that I just gave, I can't, through all the messages, define the clarity that you need from what I've said so far. So from the message that I just gave you and Audra, what else would you like? What clarity do you need beyond what I've said? Hi, Katie. Welcome. Thank you for the new follow. I appreciate you. What is your name, though? Centered Healer. Thank you, Centered Healer. Okay, if you guys don't need any more clarity around that, I'm going to move on to the next question. I'm just not sure how it applies to he and I. Zombie, didn't you? I mean, in general, the question that I'm currently asking is whether or not you're going to find true love this summer. And here, re-ask your question if I'm not truly tapping in, because I did sort of divide your energy between two. Bree. Will Jeff and I romantically reconcile? Yes, 100%. The answer is yes. If what I just said is applied, literally, ma'am, Bree, you are meant to be in a position of full, whole, zero doubt, zero insecurity. You're not meant to be caught up. You're not meant to be consumed. You are meant to be free. So if you look at the message I gave, essentially what is here for you, and it is everything, but it's so deep, it's so profound, it's so big that it can't be rushed, because things are happening. The happening is happening. The way for it to be union, literally, to the point where you meet each other and find partnership with each other. From that moment, what I'm telling you is it takes time, because what you have and what you hold in the depths of your relationship is bound by a lot and fulfilled for a long time. So in general, the waiting period is the issue. And through this waiting period, you are meant to spend your time being free and apply yourself to things that make you happy. And that happiness is your compass. And this compass is literally guiding you to the opportunity of the relationship that you are asking about. So does that answer your question? If not, I can quickly define what it is that you're looking for. God, my face looks really weird. Is there a filter on? Yeah, there is. Holy potatoes. I'm gonna fix my face because this I look like a little Barbie. Okay, there we go. That's better. That was weird. Why did anybody tell me I look like a munchkin? Hi, Taylor. How are you? Just trying to fix my face over here. Nobody told me I look like a doll. I never look at myself. You guys know that in my readings. I'm not here to be seen, that's for sure. Thank you, Audra. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, hanging in there, please. And with peace, you are meant to find peace. A lot like what I said with Michelle. If you were here for Michelle's reading, the moment she found peace was the breaking point, was the moment that it freed your energy to be available for the opportunity that you have with this person. Thank you. Thank you. Gosh, you guys. You have met your soulmate, Katie? Beautiful. How does it feel? What's that like? I always thought. I've always been wrong. I have one soulmate so far. That's my kitty, my doggy, and my soul sister. When I lived in Florida, it was really cool. I lived on an island that was 7 miles long and 11 miles wide, or vice versa. And the most either way, the whole thing was she wasn't free. She didn't feel safe in her home, and she felt safe with me, and I was her second home. And I think we were 16, and we're still friends. She's literally the only friend I have. All right, I'm gonna read. Sorry, I got distracted. Can you blow the wind? Yes, sir. Ma'am. Tree. I can, literally. Stomach. Of healing in my stomach. Okay. Tree, the drummer, 24, tapping in, sir. I am going to focus at least 45 minutes of my concentrated energy on you this evening. Rest your head tonight and know that everything that should be stimulated to produce growth inside of you will happen energetically from me as well as it can. Have faith that I'll do everything that I can. I am a healer. I will do everything that I can. It sucks that the only two people that have witnessed my healing powers abandoned me. So I can't prove it. I'll prove it with you. Come back. Tree drummer, will you do me a favor and let everybody know if you feel better? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go to the bottom of the feed. Hi, Anissa. How are you? You guys are so amazing. All right, tapping in. Whoever asks the next question, I'm in it. Esther. Am I saying your name right? I'm really bad at reading. Esther? Will my ex Jeff be exposed for the lies he told about me? Thank you. That's on fan club. Hello, and Jissa. You guys share my live if you guys want to share the love. I'm here for it. All right, so Esther, are we here? Esther, if you're still here, I'm going to tap into your energy, but please, at the bottom of the feed, re-ask your question so I don't have to go back and forth and you can focus on energy. Okay, re-ask your question. I'm here. Will my ex Jeff be exposed for all of the lies he told about me? Dude, I can already identify just by that one sentence that you've been dealing with a narcissist. They did a smear campaign on you, and in general, the only ones that heard the lies were the ones that matter. And if in fact that's what you're feeling, I can almost guarantee that that's what's happening. Did they make your reaction the big deal? Was not what was done the big deal, but your reaction. Okay, you've been dealing with a narcissist. I can tell you Hecate. I don't know if you guys are familiar with deities, you know, that type of energy. Spiritually, I'm telling you, I know for a fact, direct line from Hecate, that she is pissed currently. She's been pissed for at least the last, I mean, to the point of serving, like she is here to serve justice. She's here to bring the darkness down and make it loud, make it bright, like blow that shit up. The darkness can't hide anymore, says Hecate. And the fact that Anissa, I don't know, I saw your number. There's this blue thing next to your name and it was 13, and Hecate has everything to do with this. But ma'am, I'm telling you, currently, you are protected. Your current energy is protected. Ma'am, good. Okay. All right. Your current energy, like you are literally in a bubble that's like 5 inches. Like it's so thick, but you are not affected. But the point is, you're not meant to even know the effect that this energy that it's caused around you. You have felt the effect of it inside, and that's enough. That's all that you need to see. And this is the moment where you need to let it go. And the fact that, no, not the fact, the reason why it's so important for you to know, to see this justice, for them to just be called out. Like you, if the only thing that would bring you satisfaction, miss, would for his lies to be broadcasted on live television during the Super Bowl. Understand that's the only thing that would satisfy you. So with that, you will never be satisfied. When the darkness is a part of trying to consume your light, it makes no sense. There's no answers. And the only thing that happens when you involve yourself in narcissistic darkness, the darkest of the darkness, is you will get consumed by it. It will cast a shadow on you and you will become its demise. And that they represent that energy perfectly. It's like their finale, the end of the season. What a narcissist does is all the things that you've experienced, and then the season finale, the last episode, is your reaction being blown out of proportion, and that's now the only thing that's seen. And from this, it's the only thing that matters. That's what I'm saying to you. Your energy was consumed by the darkness that makes no sense, and you will always be twisted. It will always be fake. It will always be lied. It will always be manipulated. So what I'm telling you, ma'am, from this moment on, know that they will get their justice, because Hecate is on it, energetically karma's on it, all of the things. Light is the brightest right now. Light is holding us right now, and it's more powerful than the darkness, and darkness is freaking out right now. The whole world is feeling it, and all of the things, you know, everybody knows what's happening in our world. That's the darkness that I'm speaking of, but in a smaller scale, what's happening to us individually between humanity is the fact that love is a war, and love is used to gain control, and narcissism is king in that. And Hecate, I can tell you, and me, my light, I'm taking down this whole goddamn town because it was made. Narcissists raised by narcissists, raised by narcissists, and that's the only reason why I was planted into this town, was to overcome their darkness and tell me I've never ever dimmed my light. I spent a couple days in my freaking bed crying, but yeah, that's the point, is the darkness is trying to spread through lineage, like through our kids. And that's, I mean, in general, if you look at the boomer era, thank you. If you look at the boomer era, there's a lot of twisted, like the deepest parts of the darkness and family. And what we needed in humanity was to have family and love. And the twisted part was, I don't mean to get weird, but boomers really fucked. Like they literally took advantage of their kids. And this is the type of darkness we're breaking right now. I went on a tangent, but let me know, did I answer your question? If not, let me dive in deeper, ask for clarity. But I hear you, thank you, beautiful soul. And I think Hecate, yes. But do you feel satisfied with your answer? And I will tap into, thank you, Deborah Tolley. Brittany, tapping in. Cool, thank you. All right, Brittany, me and you. What's your question? Hi guys, welcome. Tapping into my collective free energy. This is my business card. This is me showing you guys how I get down, how I find the truth, and how I tap into energy. I'm serving my purpose. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for my collective. I'm not going to charge you guys. Free energy. This is my collective. Super protective. I'm bound by truth, and it's here for you because you karmically deserve it if you are a part of my collective. You're welcome. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Brittany. Should I call you Brit or Brittany? Brittany. Heard. All right. Will Steve and I reconcile? Either one what? Is there two questions? Will Steve and I reconcile? Thank you guys for all the love. Look at all the hearts happening. This is my energy. This is like, I don't know if you guys, the followers that truly like have been there, I've mentioned it a few times, but my birthday is 5/28, which is the freaking love frequency. Pretty freaking cool. I was born on the love frequency. Listen to this song. I'm going to cleanse and then answer your question. Steven. He has 3 initials. He has a strong middle name, yeah? Or does he go by all 3 names, yeah? Steve? I don't know why I just picked up on that, but he has a three-part name. Big name. Strong name. I'm glad you found me too. There's like literally Anissa, all you do is reaffirm my energy and make our energy combine bigger. So yes, I appreciate you as well, just the same. I call him by his name. All right. So what, can you please speak his name that you call him by? Because I wasn't able. I was like, which name am I tapping into? It's a weird energetic thing. Steve Allen, there we go. Justice is here. Balance is made. The scale of justice is here. You're in an extreme balance to the point where you're questioning whether or not to leave, whether or not this is breaking, right? If I've tapped into your energy with truth, confirm, and I will continue this reading, Brittany. To the point where you're literally, somebody's about to leave. Yeah. Somebody's holding on. There's one soul. OG, we'll tap in. Just remind me when I'm finished with Brittany. To the point, okay, so I can tell you, you and Steve Allen are contradicting each other. One is holding on to what you think, like the potential around your relationship. Listen to this song. This is your song. Okay. Pretty lady, where are you going? So I believe Stephen Allen, doesn't want you to go, doesn't want you to drift away. He's gripping on to the point of desperate energy. He has realized something about what happened, what broke in your relationship, its demise. He has finally concluded the fact that it was his fault. He is starting to finally find that part of him that refused to see the broken part of him. And through this clarity, the only thing he can see is you. And the fact that you are starting to drift away, like far away, like to the point where he can't see you, like he can't see you. Yeah, he was triggered. He could not, so you made him face the demon inside of him, the thing that controlled him on not everything, just this part, the part that you triggered. I don't know what that means around the scenario and the details around it, but in this moment, the only thing that matters is you made him face that demon, and he wasn't ready to face it. He didn't have answers on how to face it. He didn't know what to do in order to satisfy what you needed to make this right, to the point where he's like, now he's like, what's she doing? He's starting to feel you leave energetically to the point where it's triggering all of the parts of what he did to be seen and dealt with. And that's the opportunity he's dealing with right now. And this is where free will comes in. It's up to him to fix this broken part of inside of him or continue to be controlled by it. This demon will continue to defy what he desires. He desires you. He chose you. He wants you. You moved him. You made him grow. You stimulated him to the point where anything that couldn't match or be a part of this world with you, this type of partnership, it triggered it. It irritated it. It poked at it and said, "You're out of here. You're wrong. You're the thing that's wrong. You're the reason why we can't find happiness." And he found out in this moment, just recently, I would say in the last 7 days, between the 7/7 portal, that reality hit him so hard he can't deal with the fact that you could possibly be gone. Yeah, there's a reason why you challenged him, because what is here for all the beauty, the potential, the highest timeline between you and him, it exists. It's here. It's possible. And it's up to him to show up. That's what a divine feminine does. They don't have patience in anything that keeps them from fulfillment, from growing, from literally growing, a constant place of growth. And if the divine feminine in her cycle, I'm literally the follicular phase from start to finish in the Arcadian and Circadian rhythm, at some point your system questions your masculine because you and your body is ready to conceive. That's all that's happening. It's very simple. Your body is ready to conceive, and at some point in your cycle, you're starting to question whether or not you can conceive and whether or not you should trust who's about to give you this seed, that you can grow it and it will be held and supported and it will come out in a protected, safe environment. So you're finding everything that keeps that from being possible. You are challenging growth in the eye. You are so strong. And this is the best part about the divine feminine, is we are slandered and immediately if we challenge what's wrong, it's pointed at us to be the nag, the thing that can't get past it, that can't, believe the lie that they're trying to say, essentially. But either way, the point is, what I'm saying to you is you're picking up on everything in the pace that you are ready to grow, that is energetically available to you. And there, you should not question all of your questions because they're coming up at the right time and you are putting into growth and you're receiving and it's all here. And as soon as they start bowing out and stop giving into growth, that's your sign they're not here for it. There's something broken. Will he reach out? Yeah, in a desperate state. Energetically, without even looking at the cards, my claircognizance, my just knowing says absolutely he's going to reach out, but it's going to be Page. If you know tarot, the story of life, the game around life, and tarot and what the tools that we use, what I'm saying to you is he's in a really immature stage to the point where he has to answer this desperate question whether or not you're going to be there, if you're going, if what he did was really like it fucked shit up, in that you can give him the answer that he seeks, but the way that he is going to ask is tapping into the good parts of you. If you guys were sexually compatible and that's the part where you thrived, he's going to come at you and say, I miss you, come spend the night, I just need to be held, I really just need your comfort, or if stability is it, I just need your support, I need your help on this, I just need you to, you know what I mean? Or if it's an air energy, I just need you to talk to me, give me attention. You're not meant to feed or make him feel better. You're meant to understand the truth that you brought, and you require an answer, and until you find that answer, until he is able to feed progress, growth, then you are not meant to give into this relationship at all in any way, shape, or form. Boundaries in its own shape and form needs to be made. Be strong, sis. This is the hardest part. You need to not only reaffirm your boundary, but prove it to be right and continue being who you are despite the challenge that you were faced with. You're not meant to step back. You're not meant to waver. It just makes more time. It makes it more complicated. You're asking on timing. Current timing says, are you asking, ready, totally, here for it, matches you and you should put into it ready? Or when is this person going to reach out? When will he contact me? So just simply reaching out. In this Page energy, really soon, literally by the next sunset. In general, do not depend on this to the point where you wake up and where's my phone call? But literally within, I would say, the next 24, 48 hours, energetically, you're going to start feeling his pull to the point where whether or not he contacts you is the question. When he does, it's him fighting contacting you. Contact is being made. It will take time because he's fighting it back and forth. He's fighting himself and what should be growing or whether or not he's ready to grow. I can't definitively answer that question, but it's on its way. What's required to make that communication be had? Hi Arlene, there you are. Hello. Yeah, it's on its way. All right, who's next? Britt, thank you for sharing your energy. I really appreciate you. You guys connecting with my collective. Taylor, hello. You're welcome. There was a mister who, he said, this guy. Can you tap into this guy? Where was that? Are you still here, this guy? OG. OG, are you still here? If you want, I'm going to tap in. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to, who's me? Taylor. OG! So you just want to, this is your song. I'm just going to give you your most common energy, unless you have a direct question. Sex? What? I think you think I'm attractive. Okay, let's do this. I feel like you're a little rebellious right now. You're all about experiences right now, OG. If that sounds like I'm tapping into your energy, confirm and I will continue this reading. Otherwise, I will move on to Taylor. You're somebody's drug. Hey, OG. All right. You're somebody's drug? Or you are addicted to someone? You would have to define that. I can get into it later. But you are a partner to one. You have a perfect match currently. Like so close, like to the point where all you have to do is turn around. Who dat? Why aren't you looking at her? Are you a part of, with your picture, it looks like you're a part of, you are in a relationship, yeah? You need to look at it though. You're not looking at her. Have you had, recently you've had a hard time looking her in the eye? Without being detailed, we're on a live, but there's a lot of temptation in your energy. And it's the reason why you've lost the connection that's here. And she's consumed. You're literally, in your energy, currently OG, in your energy, what's happening is, so if you look at this image, let me break it down. Each half of this partnership, we'll call this guy you, OG and her. She and you have a half glass of emotion. It is starting to deplete, like it's starting to distill, and through time, you know, it's starting to disintegrate. It's starting to go away because nothing's feeding it. Nothing's stimulating it. Nothing's making it feel alive. It feels like it's falling. And this is what I'm speaking of. The direction that you're meant to be in, the focus that's meant to be had between you and your partner is broken. And the fact that you are both not whole and depend on each other to feel full is the current dilemma. In this energy, it's important for you to understand with clarity in the position that you are, the experiences that you have. I'm picturing you as the magician. You and your experiences, don't be ashamed, friend. You are human. You and your experiences are meant to grasp onto things that bring more, that bring growth, that make you evolve, that make you fulfilled. And anything that makes that happen in your world is a part of that. You're surrounded with beauty, you're surrounded with knowledge, you're surrounded with information and things that stimulate you. And if you are in this moment and there's space between the last time you were stimulated from your partner, in this moment, that's the realization, is there's nothing between you guys, because she's consumed and you're too afraid to ask for more because she's consumed. You're protecting her. So with that, this is where you tap into your morals and values. You, with pure light and truth, go to yourself, literally. I feel like you need to have a weekend, go fishing, you need to go to the water, you need to go to the water. Do you like fishing? You need to go to the water. And in this moment, you're going to find definitive answers. You are lost in what to apply yourself to. And this is where you're meant to ask yourself whether or not you can find something to bring it back, like for real. And with that being said, in general, I think you're going to be able to answer a lot of what you require, and from that start, wow, I blame it on grieving the loss of our health. Yes, from that moment, picture going through what you went through and not even being able to be a part of anything. Literally, that was the last thing you wanted to do, was be a part of anything. And the moment that you mourned it and buried it to the point where it's never not seen anymore, but to the point where you are able to move on, and you wake up and the first thing you see is the same energy that you've been dealing with for the last however long it took you to get out of this. So what's required is for you to chase. You're desperate. Your physical body, so the biggest part of your energy. My answer to your question is you are ready to find fulfillment in what you have left in life. And in this, you're seeking fulfillment from your partner. God bless OG, yeah. You're seeking fulfillment from your partner. Don't mark it as anybody, just you, your reality. In this moment when you're by the river, out in the wilderness, you seek comfort and the partnership is important to you. You need more. You literally need to find things that stimulate you. You need to find, activities, things, creative things, like, I'm a girl and I knit, you have to get wrapped up and seek more. Do not do anything other than prioritizing what fulfills you right now. You need to be stimulated. You need to find the spark inside of you. And from that, I believe answers and things will start moving. I believe, OG friend, you're the leader in your pack. So as soon as you wake up and as soon as you start seeking fulfillment, looking towards life, looking towards the light, trying to wake back up, rubbing your eyes, you are literally, from every motion you make, you are setting the precedence. You are showing people how to wake back up, how to overcome the darkest thing that any human should ever deal with, and what to do with the rest of your life without shame. Bottom line. I package and put it in the bag. Yeah, prioritize you now. Literally, it's so important. Don't and it's bound by the thought that it's a selfish thing to do. This is the perfect thing for you to do right now. Prioritize yourself and fulfill yourself, and tell me it won't be the most beautiful ripple effect that you could truly make. You are the butterfly. You have literally, from regurgitation of what's happened and consuming everything and trying to digest everything that you've gone through, you were meant for more. You're still here, you're still alive, and from that you had to transform and be something completely different than what you were before. And from this moment you're a baby, you're a child, you are the fool. You are meant to find out what makes you happy, what stimulates you, and from that, happiness, like I've almost said to every reading so far, happiness is your guiding light. That is your compass. So anything that makes you feel happy, anything that brings you joy is the next thing that you should put into and prioritize. From that, growth is possible. And I think all of the answers, all of the possibilities will reveal themselves. And you should be proud that you are such a great leader. Like it takes you, like your ancestors. I wish I could show you my chills right now. Your ancestors especially. So proud of you. So proud of you. And they are all witness to something monumental that you're stemming right now. Valerie, heard. Thank you for sharing, guys. Wow. Thank you for sharing this. All right, I think I'm moving on to Valerie. You're welcome. I hope this helps. Live in light. Get away from the darkness. It's not a part of your story anymore. You've experienced all the darkness that you should. Moment broke. Light is yours. You're a light bearer. All right. Taylor, I almost forgot. I see you. Taylor, ask your question, tapping in, and then after Taylor, I will move to Valerie. Okay, ask away. Thank you. Oh, what is it? A kitten. I love kitties. My face still looks weird. There's a weird filter. I look pale. I look weird. What is this red thing here? I'm gonna see if I can fix this. Probably not. Oh well. It's okay if I look weird. I'm here for you guys. Okay, promotion. What about it? So just promotion. Thanks for liking the live. That absolutely helps, guys. And all the likes. You guys, I appreciate you guys so much. All right, will Dakota get this new job? And are you guys working on a home? You either just moving in, like I feel like this is new growth in a really strong relationship. Did you and Dakota either just move in together? Are you trying to buy a home together? Are you trying to move? You're trying to build a foundation together? Yeah. All right. You're ready. Your biological clock is ticking, Taylor. Your womb is hungry. You're ready to settle. Literally. Look at this energy you live in. You realize that your mate is busy, and that's why you're in the 9 energy. You are holding on to everything that is and should be used to establish the foundation that you and your partner should be on. He is completely consumed by just being the funds, like he is servant to whatever is required to be fed, to feed the dream, to feed your guys' dream. And tell me every single night the only thing that matters in this transition, and I know it's going to be hard because life happens, but friend, you need to prioritize every time that this human comes home to you and goes into bed. He has to feel safe. He needs to have a voice. If he talks for 3 hours straight, you let him. You nod, you look him in the eye, you feed him. Do all the things, because his consumption is so bound to the point where if he's not supported in what's required for someone to do what he's doing, he'll fall. And this is the part where he will get really insecure about his ability to serve and be that person. And I don't know what matriarch. What's the other one? What can you guys tell me? What's the masculine aspect of matriarch? Patriarch? No. Yeah. Okay. He needs. Yeah. So essentially, in your energy, what I'm saying to you. So to put it all together. You hold, you are whole, you are complete. Everything that you require to be a part of this relationship, everything that you require to be a part of the growth, open to growth, here for it, give into it, reciprocate, you're full. So do not require anything that challenges you. Anything that makes you feel insecure, anything that makes you feel fear, anything that makes you doubt are the things that need to go immediately. And from that, realize that if you were to feed into any of your doubts, any of your fears, anything that could potentially go wrong, you are literally stressing out. You're stressing out what's happening. I have to put a puzzle together. Hold on, pause, and charge. Can I do it? I did it. Okay. It's so weird that this red thing's here. I hate it. Anyways, I'm not gonna focus. All right, so with that, what I'm saying to you is, I don't want to call it a breaking point, but there's so much pressure on what's the happenings around you that it's imperative that you just hold firm. You just stay in all of your little beauty, like all of the things that you were and am. Like whatever makes you whole, just do that every day from start to finish, and understand that when he needs you, and you can feel it, like he's just spinning and he's just like word vomiting, or he's just like whatever it is, that's when you are meant to jump in and sacrifice your needs in this moment and make up the balance, because that energy is about to break, and you're the cush, you're the thing that says, whoa, hey, let's take the pressure off, about to break here, everything, you know what I mean? So can you ask the question one more time so I can literally sum it up with the final answer? I'm so ADHD. I have issues. You guys are sweet. He doesn't speak. Okay, so that's his issue. So he's trapped. He's literally trying to make sense of everything that he feels, everything that he's devoted to, everything that he desires, everything that he's feeling, versus everything logically that he is trying to work towards whilst trying to apply himself. So he's frozen. Stall. So in this, what I'm saying to you, what you need in this is literally, so how I said, if he's talking, just listen. In this moment, what's required is, if he's not talking, give him the space to just not have to talk. No pressure to talk. Do you just need to zone out on TV? Do you need to go out to the garage? Do you need space? Do you need to go on a drive? Like give him the right to be okay in the state that he's in. Like I said, whatever he requires so he doesn't break, you're the cushioning. This is what a real like divine partnership looks like. It literally, when you waver, it's an ebb and flow. It's the same, Alberto. Collectively, everybody should be a part of this energy that I'm speaking of. In general, apply it to your life and however it applies. Is he gonna get the promotion? Okay, I'm gonna ask. Also, just note from Spirit. it's important that you don't spend. Like, not meant to be the embodiment of the potential yet. Because that, in general, will create the pressure that can't be obtained yet. So that was from Spirit. Okay, so the answer to your question, will he get the promotion? Yes, 100%. The answer is yes. The card that came out was the Enneant. This is a brand new beginning that creates something that has never even existed between you and this person ever. Literally, this is groundbreaking. This is going to shape the rest of your life, and it's super important. And I don't know how you can relay this message between you and this person throughout this development. It's imperative to realize that this is nothing that is allotted to you. It's not like something that's gifted to you or karmically yours. This is something that will always have to be worked towards, obtained. And in general, it's important. My last message and best advice for you in this energy is to understand what, through everything, through all the growth, after the promotion, as things start settling down and you start creating life and you find a stillment and calibrate, it's imperative that whatever he requires to find a constant state of stability or safety or peace is what should be achieved, focused. That's the goal, is to focus on what he requires to find peace, to constantly obtain this pressure point, because it's a constant development. This overseas, like you guys are breaking, like I feel like you and this person are going to be the first super rich people in your life. I'm not going to say millions because I don't know, like super rich, like you're breaking, you're surpassing both lines of lineage and creating more. So this is the pressure point. So Spirit, do you still need clarity? You guys are beautiful. Kimberly, bless you. Thank you. It is life-changing, literally. Like, you're literally creating a foundation that you've never stood on before. Your lineage has never even experienced before. And that's why it's imperative to take this serious and understand that the only thing that matters is what the key people, the main characters, can obtain this challenge and do this shit. You're about to prove some stuff. You're about to prove, Taylor, you're about to prove that you are everything that it takes to make something successful in the way of everything that a divine feminine should be. Literally, you're so in tuned and available for it, but it's imperative that you don't. Zero insecurity, zero doubt, no jealousy. Okay, what does Spirit mean? What did I say? I don't know if I can remember. It wasn't me, it was Spirit. Kimberly, I'll work towards you next. I think I've concluded the message, Taylor, unless you have anything immediate I can help with. I think that's all I've got. And I'm going to move on next to still hate the fact that I have this weird pink thing under my nose. Oh, okay. Ooh, so Spirit says, specifically, friend, do not spend like the potential money. Don't, like, you're not meant to overspend. That's it. I'm not going to get weird about it. Do not spend money that's not there until it's there, until it's flowing, until it's literally flowing. Okay. Because that, in general, to sum it up, Spirit said that will put pressure that shouldn't be. That's toxic energy. That's the demon. Like, that's the breaking point for you. That's what you need to work on. All right, moving on to the next question. Who's next? Yeah, no pressure. Breaking points can never have pressure. It's meant to be babied. All right. If you guys aren't going to bombard me with questions, I'm going to tap out and then come back at 7. Unless you guys want a collective reading. Thank you. Quack! can you tell me what is happening? With what? Valerie, there you are. Will Eddie and I reconcile? You were next, Valerie, tapping in. Will Eddie and I reconcile? Is Eddie promiscuous? Can you answer the question? I'm tapping into your energy, Valerie. The first thing I heard was he's promiscuous. And I'm a truth seeker. I literally get down to the truth. Eddie. All right, Valerie. If that sounds like your energy, I'm tapping in. Otherwise, I'll move next to Kimberly. All right. He has nothing devastating, but he's dancing around in a lot of different energies, and he's trying to get immediate gratification from these sources. So you can feel in general when you are in his presence, when you are, working together, meshing, that you don't have all of him. That a lot of times he checks out or won't put in any further. He has a limit. He's not willing to put himself into this because he is consumed on a lot. In general, his question within self, the deepest question inside of him is where to who he wants to be. And he's literally asking the idea of what he's always seen to be great, which is egotistical in his world right now. So versus his actual, the depths inside of him, his soul and spirit, and whether or not to identify with that deep person and really develop. I feel like this is very young energy. How old are you guys? It will help in general, timeline wise, for me to grasp on to this type of phase. I see you transformed. You would be third in line. I'm 41, he's 49. There's something very, like, this is the first time that he's given in. He's played with temptation in general. Okay, so okay, all right, hold on. He needs to slow down. His energy is so fast to the point where I can't grasp. He is the Emperor. He is so stable. He is so strong. He is so full. He is everything. But he keeps convincing himself that he's not. That he doesn't have anything. That he doesn't have what it takes. At some point, something broke him. And from that, he has been trying to feed the ego, which gives him that false sense of abilities that he needs to feed. It's almost like a facade, like he's tricking himself into feeling full. But the current energy, like he is in division, like he is divided. He is either going to put everything that he is into what he claims to be important to him, which I believe is you. But he's keeping that part of himself completely secret. You don't know anything. I don't know if you guys are in contact, but I feel silence. Like everything is a secret. You can't see anything. Everything's distorted, and ultimately you're left wondering. But in this energy, just realize that he's trying to put all of the pieces together in order for himself to make sense to himself. He doesn't make sense because he's fighting something that contradicts who he is inside. He is in the war of trying to find instant gratification, gratification, and serving that sort of egotistical side of himself. Yeah, see, yeah. Yeah, in general, if you look at what's happened, there's a breaking point. Your energy is in the 5 energy. numerology says 5 is the challenge, is something to overcome, is something that challenges the light, that keeps you from it. The silence between you guys is the breaking point, is the contrast, is the thing, is the void. Ultimately, that void is there because this human isn't ready to give in the way that they should, because they are consumed by distractions, immediate gratification. And through this, I can tell you this is a very temporary it's very temporary. It's so consuming, I can't even breathe. But that's the thing. Okay, so energetically, just to let you know, he is deep in the worst case scenario, in the darkest ego, like his. But from this, I must say, his energy has never danced in this type of darkness to the point where he is so unfamiliar with this darkness, he's freaking out. He is now afraid of everything that has tempted him, to the point where he's rejecting it, noticing it for what it is, and claiming it trash. He is blocking this out, and through this moment, understanding the dilemma between what's challenging him and what he's applying himself to, and in this moment, he's in the crossroads. You're important in his life. That's why he bowed out in this moment, because he wasn't willing to fuck it up between you. That's the only thing that I know that should. And there too, friend. The only thing that you should know to be reality between you and this energy is it's completely compromised. It is bound by temptation, and he is truly coming out of the depths of the darkest part of that trial. But know that he hid that from you for a reason, because he's ashamed of it, and that's cool. That's what makes him a good person. He should not be judged, or this doesn't shape him, and he doesn't realize that. He thinks that in this moment, like, this is his judgment, like this is what makes him. It's something that he's working through and finding understanding from and reclaiming his strength. He feels weak. Something broke him. He needs to reclaim his strength. And he's doing that. He's sick of it. He's grossed out by it currently. Does that answer your question? Yeah, that's why you gave him the good shit. Literally, you gave him the good. Oh, I'm a chick, so I'm gonna say it. You gave him the good D. Like, literally, he tasted it, and he'll never forget it. And you're his drive. Unconditional love is the ultimate goal. And nobody can deny that between any human. That's what we are here for. Unconditional love bound by fulfillment within self, or unconditional love that you feel throughout the humanity that exists around you, community. You mean a lot to him. Yes. Maintain the boundaries that you've set, maintain, and wait for a conclusion. Wait to see if he proves himself worthy to go beyond your boundaries. He has to take the point. What's really important in the moment that he serves you, the moment that he shows up and is willing to meet you face to face, this is important, friend, that you challenge him by looking him in the eye, and do not look away in this moment, and ask him the questions that matter to you. And from that, if he answers in the way that sets you free, that's the moment you are meant to decide. You are not meant to decide whether or not to be with this person until he brings those answers. And you should take as long as you need to answer him. Yeah, you're good. You guys. You. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, who was I talking to next? You guys, thank you. Me, Kimberly. Hi. Okay, ask your question. Tapping in. And everybody that's here, just in general, every single person that connects with me is a part of my collective. And in general, the collective message applies to you. Okay, ask your question. Let's do this. Thank you guys. Wow. All right, Kimberly. Everything is crazy between me and my hubby, and I'm not sure why. Do you want to know why things are crazy? Or do you want to know when you'll find peace in this crazy storm? Nerd. Jess. Karen, I'll tap in. Working on Kimberly. All right. You guys need to work together. Everything feels cold. So cold to the point where there's 1,000 miles between the sheets, is what I hear from Spirit, quote unquote. And what's required is an effort to work together. And with this, things need to warm up. Like literally, like it. So who I am and how I get down with energy, what I'm tapping into is fire energy. And if you really break down the fire element, it's created from a spark. And what I'm currently feeling in your energy is no light. There's no spark. There's nothing to actually feed, to fuel, to grow. So what's required currently in your energy is a brand new spark, a brand new beginning. Everything that was needs to conclude and be buried and not ever looked at again. And from that moment, I feel like if you mourn the things that kept you in this complete, like this nothing mode, let that go, because it's keeping you back. It's keeping you consumed. Every time you show up to have a real life live moment, and in this moment, there's nothing there because you are consumed, or counteractively, both of you are consumed by what you are consumed by. And it's so it's so deep. It's so deep that you're having a hard time finding the light, getting out. And from that, there's no space for development. There's no space for growth. There's no space for light. Every time you guys come together, you're focusing on the things that have already broke, that have already concluded, that have no more space, that don't even matter. Just because you're trying to validate something inside of you that doesn't even matter. I feel like there's answers that need to be, there's questions that need to be answers that don't even matter. And the pressure around answering these questions for each other is keeping you guys so consumed to the point where there's so much pressure that all you can ask for when you're together is relief and to go away from each other. Literally, the moment you come together, you challenge each other and can't wait to get away from each other. So with this reality, what I'm saying to you is what I said before. Biggest part of your energy and what will help release or remove this block is letting go of the past and what has consumed you. Don't try to find answers, don't demand answers, and stop questioning the parts of you that need fulfillment that just doesn't exist. If you could have had that answer, it would have already been answered. So trying to push is wasting time. Does that sound right? I totally just zoned out on that one. My energy's getting tired. I can tell. Trauma. Yeah, focused, completely consumed by it, the trauma. Yeah. And if you mark trauma as the darkness is consuming you. And it's important to find light in this moment and navigate out of this, because you're not meant to be there. You get to the point. Hell yeah, I'm the truth seeker. Literally. Nobody messes with me. I literally If you want to be my friend, show me you're my friend. If you're not my friend, go away. I have no friends. I'm a dork. I'm just a good person. I expect a lot. Yeah. So it's essentially a lot of, Kimberly, essentially a lot of shadow work needs to be dealt with. In this moment of complacency, you're meant to find the answer on your own accord. You're meant to settle with the understanding that what's happened has happened, and through that, you have the right to find solace, to find peace with that, and not demand that solace or that peace from your partner. And it will release the pressure to enjoy each other and allow what's required to heal its own space. And ultimately, you should be proud of that because you're prioritizing your life. You're prioritizing what's broken that needs to be fixed, and making sure every week I go to my therapist at this time from this time and nobody expects me. And then when I'm with my lover, I focus on the opportunity, the experience we're having, and I'm here to be a part of it. You're not meant to be consumed. You're meant to live life. Bottom line, the most simplest of answers is you're living and life is here for you to have. And you're not meant to be caught up in things that don't exist anymore. The broken part of you is yelling for a reason. You guys, I'm so tapped energetically. I am going to come back at 7. I need to go regenerate, cleanse, and find my power. I gave you guys everything I had just now. You guys are... Okay, so bottom line, everybody, go to my YouTube page, Truth Seeker of Light. I upload every single recording, so you can go back and look at the words that I gave you and the connection that we made, and find, you know, a reference to the light that you are. I'm here for it, guys. I love you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the new followers and all of the gifts. Love is showering on me. All right, guys, see you at 7 if you want to come back. If I didn't answer your question, I will prioritize you. Bye. I gotta prioritize me.